Did I just potty train my 2-year-old in one day? I tried the 3-day potty training method on my 2-year-old, and here's how it went. So let me give y'all some background information. So my 2-year-old goes to daycare full time, and in daycare they do practice using the potty with them, and she does that just fine. But she never was letting anyone know when she needed to go, and just using it in her pull-up, pee and poop. And then at home, she never wanted to sit on the toilet or the potty. Like, she would scream and cry. I would try to force her to sit down, and it didn't work. So I would just give up and just say whatever. She's wearing a pull-up. So because this week is the holiday and I knew I would be home, I said, let me try to just aggressively tackle this to just see what happens. Looked up the 3-day method on YouTube. I heard about it before, and I said, okay, we have to just do this. So day one. Okay, so day one, I decided to just put on panties. But for the 3-day method, it says day one, you should do no underwear at all. So I didn't do that because we've done that before. I said, let me just put the panties on her because she's already familiar with what a panty is. So let's just do that. So took her out of her pull-up in the morning, put the panties on her, and told her, these are big girl panties and you have to keep them dry. Let mommy know when you have to use the bathroom. So she said, okay, keep my panties dry. And then throughout the entire day, I set a timer every time she ate or drank something for 20 minutes to put her on the potty. Sitting her on the little baby potty didn't work. She wanted to sit on the big girl toilet. Good job, baby. So I was just sitting her on the toilet, and she wouldn't do anything. She just kept her panties on. So I said, oh my God, my baby is holding it, because I told her to keep her panties dry. So it was mid-morning, and she had her first accident where she used the bathroom in her panties, pee-peed in her panties. And she said, Mommy, my panties are wet. And I said, it's okay. I took the panties off her, and I sat her on the toilet immediately. So after the accident, you have to immediately sit them on the toilet. And throughout this entire process, I kept telling her, if you pee-pee or poo-poo in the potty, mommy's going to give you a surprise. And you got to make sure that the surprise is a reward. It's something that they don't usually see. Yeah, you got a surprise. So what I did with her was I used fruit snacks because she doesn't usually eat that. I never gave it to her before. Right, Mama? Yes, baby. So I just kept encouraging her, you can do it, you can do it. And she's like, I can't do it. I'm like, you can do it. So now we're at the afternoon, and she still haven't used the bathroom in the potty, but she used it one time in her pants. So I put a new pair of panties on her and still allowed her to go throughout her day. And I continued to ask her if she needed to go. If she said no, I still sat her on the toilet anyway, just to try. All of the times that we tried, she never went in the toilet. And then later on that day, she had another accident. And she came to me and told me she was wet, took the panties off, sat her on the toilet. After that second time, I guess she said, I am tired of feeling this feeling. She came to me and said, Mommy, I need to go wet. Sat her on the toilet, she did it. After that first time that she did it, throughout the day, she kept coming to me, Mommy, I need to wet, put her, she did it. I said, okay, now it's time to take a nap. I put her down for her nap, and I put her down with panties on. She woke up dry. I was like, okay, let's sit on the potty. Sat her on the toilet, she did it. And so this was day one, and after having 2 accidents, she already had grasped the concept. Good job, baby. She already grasped the concept of, if I use it on myself, that's an accident. So after she did it the first time on the toilet, we celebrated like an over-exaggerated celebration. And then I gave her a fruit snack, and she was so happy. And I said, I'm so proud of you. And she was like, I'm so happy. So then after she experienced that whole celebration, she was looking forward to doing it after that. And so now she continued to use the toilet the whole day. She kept her second pair of panties dry. And then at nighttime, I laid her down with her pull-up on, and she went to sleep. The next day, took the pull-up off, put panties on, and then from that entire day, she kept telling me, Mommy, I got to use it. I took her to the toilet. She even pooped. And then I said, now we got to test this. We left the house. So I said, okay, we got to test this out. We did a quick store run. I let her go in her panties. The entire time while we was driving, I said, baby, are you dry? She said, I'm dry. She did good in the store, came back home, she was still dry. Then we decided to go out to a friend's house. So this was the first time that she was around other kids and playing and being very distracted. And she did have an accident, but she ran to me and it was like she caught it right when it was coming out, like, oh, mommy, I got it wet. So we ran to the bathroom and then I changed her panties. And then from the rest of the night on, I guess it clicked to her. She was good. She continued to come to me and let me know when she had to go. So now this is day 2, bedtime. As I was taking her panties off, she didn't want to take it off. And I said, baby, you have to go to sleep with a pull-up on because just in case you have an accident. Okay, keep your pull-up dry. Put her down for bed last night. My baby woke up dry this morning. And she went to the bathroom 2 times already. And both times she came to me and told me she had to go. So after our little 2-day experience, the tips that I have is, number 1, just go for it. It wasn't until I decided to take potty training serious that she took it serious. You know, going back and forth between the pull-up and panties just wasn't working for us because she was not taking it serious. So I would just say, number 1, make the decision that you are actually going to do it. My second tip is to use rewards, especially if it's something that they are not used to getting, because after I gave her that fruit snack, she was excited to do it. Mind you, we didn't do the reward again. She only got the reward once. And also to, even when they say they don't have to go, just continue to sit them on the potty anyway.